Hey everybody, it's a nice, dreary, drizzly Saturday afternoon. Supposed to get some snow. There's that 4-letter word in the forecast for this evening. So now we got all the crops done. We got the cattle weaned last weekend. I'm just up here in the bottom behind the shed, cleaning up this field that the flood ran through. I already was over, cleaned up the other one on the other side of the hill here, that where the flood ran through that one there. So I was just up here. I had to reroute. I haven't really rerouted. I had to dig the ditch down a little ways because the water, it filled all this in here with all this, creek gravel and rock. That it kind of dammed it up right here for the most part, and then the water was actually running down along the field, in the field there actually, so I had to come in here and kind of dig the ditch back out again so the water would run where it's supposed to. I already been over there and piled up the stuff there, and my plan is to probably gonna have to make a couple of piles, maybe 3, I'm not sure, but clean up this crap that's in here and make it into a couple of piles and burn it sometime between now and next spring before we got to replant again. So yeah, it's a good job for a day like today where it's drizzly and all that. So I got, oh geez, I fell over, tripped up in a corn stalk there. What the heck we got going on here? Oh, that's a fire extinguisher. That was laying in the doggone here, washed down in the flood, so we'll have to save that. Oh, it's no good, the top broke off from it, but yeah, I'll throw that over here along the fence line for now. It's hard walking in here, it's so uneven, all the crap washed up in here. Come back and grab that. But anyway, you guys have probably never seen this used in any of my videos, I don't think. I'm just gonna set this up here on the second. Alright, so this is a bulldozer. We've had now, I don't know, probably I suppose we've probably had it for probably getting close to 30 years, between 25 and 30 years, I suppose. So it is nothing special. It's supposed to have a 6-way blade on it, but the cylinder is missing, so we just got these here to lock it into place. So it does swivel, twist, and then up and down, obviously. It's a case 310G, I think. It's the same thing as, of course, and I don't know my case tractors that well, but it's like a 311 case or a 312, I don't know. The case kind of has weird numbers on their tractors depending on, they're badged to 310, but like if you look at the serial number and say there's something else because they've got a case-o-matic or they got an eagle hitch or something. I don't know case tractors that well, but just a little 4-cylinder. No, it is not a diesel. That is actually just all the oil going past the rings. That's a gas. That's a carburetor right there. So it is by no means anything near a D6, 7, or any D4 even. It's just, to what I'm going to do here is going to probably be enough for it. So it's got a winch on the back that's never worked since we've had it. The tracks on it, as you can clearly see, are worn out. I'm pretty sure inside, right in there, there's supposed to be like some coil springs in there that are supposed to hold tension out, and I think they're broke. so it doesn't hold a lot of tension on the track. Actually, a handful of years ago, the tracks actually came off of this, and we got them put back on again. But anyway, I'm going to put you on with me, and I want you to know right now that I am no heavy equipment operator at all. This thing has got 3 forward gears and 1 reverse gear, and you're going to hear some gear grinding because it's going to want to grind between gears once in a while, and it has absolutely no power, so I may even kill it. So anyway, let's see what we can make out here. I'm going to apologize because this is probably going to be very vibrating on this video, so hopefully you got in some of your motion sickness pills, because it's probably going to be that way. Right here. I just kind of push everything up in this area, that pile right there. And just leave it alone. It does go faster than that. And it doesn't turn that great either, because it doesn't have, all it has is like van brakes, like a tractor. So you're trying to compete against the track. So turning isn't real great on it. Sometimes you got to back up and make like a Y turn you do with your car. braces, fence braces for the wind. Yeah, so not done here. I got that one down there kind of piled up down there. We'll have to move it around obviously after we start burning it. But so another thing that happened along with washing in all this brush and logs and sticks and crap is it washed all, like the rows of corn. It piled up silt and crap along the rows of corn. So I know it's like that's knee high on me, that lump right here in the middle of the field, and it's all over this hole up through here. It's the same way. And sometimes there's crap in there, like that one right there. There's like some crap in there, you know, there's some sticks or whatever, and sometimes it's just sand or whatever. So I was gonna try to push all that stuff up into the pile, but most of it's gonna be dirt. So I think I'll just kind of smooth it out, and so we can still work the field next year yet. And you know, like there's some sticks here yet. I think I might see there's some more crap up here yet. It's a long ways to push it. It wouldn't be so bad if the dozer was a little faster. A guy could go a little quicker, but I might just make another pile. I'm not sure yet. There's some bigger logs up here. You're probably wondering why I don't just push it over edge of the field on the ditch bank or whatever. Not a good idea. Number one, you're pushing into the creek, and the DNR is going to be unhappy about that. And number two is if it floods again, which it will, there's no doubt about it. That's just part of living here. It's just going to wash it back down, and this is all above all the buildings up here, and the water runs down to the buildings this way and then out the valley that way. Well, it would all wash right down into the fields below the house. There's a big culvert down that goes underneath the township road that we drive on that would plug that up and blow that out. So just trying to do what I think is best. This happened, I don't know how many years ago it's been. Probably 2017 or 18, I suppose. Maybe not even that long ago. We had a flood come through here, and it washed a bunch of crap in here like this, a bunch of this dirt and stuff. And we actually rented a bulldozer from a guy I know in town or whatever. He had like a Case 850 or something like that. I rented from him, and I did it. And this stuff, it actually, when it flooded, it took out this fence right along here. At the end of the field, it took all this fence right out. So what I did is I just pushed everything over into a pile over here outside the field because there was no fence there. And then we burnt it, a year or two later or whatever. But I don't want to try to push all that stuff through the gate right here. I certainly don't want to go knock the fence down to go do it. So this is what I'm doing. Piling it up, and hopefully most of it'll burn. If not, it'll be smaller. We can maneuver it a little better. We can maybe push it out the gate or whatever. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, like I say, this field and this one over here, and then the ones down below the house, all like crap runs through them. This one here, and then the one over across where we had the grain tank at was the worst ones. There is one up the other valley up here that had beans in it. That one had some stuff in it, but it's smaller stuff. I don't think I'm even gonna take the dozer up there. Number one, because it takes a little while to get up there, and the dozer doesn't go very fast. And I think I could probably just use the loader and the bucket, or the loader and the blade on the tractor. It'd be faster, and probably use it that way. So, but anyway, that's pretty much the extent of this video. Unless something else pops up. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. Something a little different. Look at that thing smoke. Looks like a diesel. But that's just oil running past the rings. So, but anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it with your friends. So we'll talk to you guys later.